private schools in Mukono. And we have resolved a few things. One, we have agreed to form an association for the private proprietors of Mukono district. Then two, we have urged ourselves to inform all our teachers, our staff, to go for immunization in case the vaccines are there. Only that we have got a challenge. Most people went to the vaccinating centers to be immunized. They found that there were no vaccines. Only that the few doses that we have received were preserved for those who had got the first jab. So the newcomers for the jabs were disappointed, so they were not immunized. So in that, we request the government to provide enough vaccines so that all teachers are immunized. Then about the schools, the pupils who are at home, we realize that we are losing a generation. For example, we have 2 senior 1s, we have 2 senior 5 lots, and we have children in the villages who have never studied for the last 2 years. The law has P1, P2, P3, including those who had just studied in nursery. So we appeal to government not to lose generation, the future generation, to open schools vis-a-vis COVID-19. We can adhere to the SOPs as we had started the other time, so that we have our children in school. As we have even the immunization of children, we agreed, and we agreed that it is possible or very easy once these children are in school than at home. It's easier to come to a school, a secondary school, say I want senior 3, you have them immunized. Within a week or 2, you can cover very many than when they are in the villages.
Okay, yes. When people look at you as money-oriented than looking at the lives of the children, whom they presume that they are safe at home than at school.
Even at home, we also discussed that. Even at home, they are not safe. Because once we have opened the chikubo, we have opened the arcades, these parents are not even at home. They go out early in the morning to chikubo, to arcades, and they come back in the evening. The children, they live at home to study online and radio. They move around in the villages, in the markets. They are ever found in the fields playing football with neighbors. So they are either not safe at home. They would be safer, much safer, if they are confined in a place like a school, and the management of SOPs, once it is followed, they can still be protected.
Very many people believe children left school last time with COVID and infected their parents, and some of them passed on. So what assurance do you give to parents that received their children sick last time?
The assurance could be falling sick. A child can fall sick from any source. Only that this time around, we proposed in our meeting that we can get these children to school after they have been checked. Once they are okay, then those who are positive, we refer them to hospitals, and then those who are not sick, we admit them and we follow the SOPs while at school.
Yes, it was just cited in this meeting that some schools acted beyond being schools to health facilities to the fact that they tried to treat children infected with COVID-19. So that could have made the situation worse.
No, that one, when we were given guidelines the other time, they told us to have isolation rooms. And for that matter, it was an isolation of those people who were sick and they were being treated in isolation. It was still in the guidelines which we are following the other time. But now, since it didn't come out well, we have to advise our colleagues otherwise.
Okay. So, in brief, what is the plea to President Museveni?
The plea to government as a whole is to secure vaccines which can cover all the people that are supposed to be vaccinated, starting with the teachers, the health workers, elderly, and all the children that the government deems fit to be immunized.